When I was a small kid, I was told this story of the donkey who praises his own tail. And I was also told that that's not the right thing to do. Many years later, when I was in my final year of engineering, I was visiting ISC Bangalore and I met Professor Murthy. I told him about how my final year project, which is an internet controlled robot, had got featured in local media. So he asked me, so you did all of this, the media feature and everything for publicity, right? And I was taken aback because I was always told that publicity is a bad thing. So I did not even know what to answer him. And then he told me, look, this publicity that you got is the best thing that could have happened. Why? Well, whatever technology or the project that you have built, if it's all your hard work and your effort, and if other people don't know about it, the world would never come to know about it, then how are you going to get benefit of this work that you do? So in fact, it becomes very important that whatever we build, we take time and share it with the world, we tell everybody else about it. In fact, if you're still not convinced why we should share, I'll tell you one more story. So there was this one student of mine who had who was attending one of our trainings, and he had a habit that whatever project he built, he used to post about it on social media. So he built a module where he was collecting the sensor data, and he was saving it on the server, and he took like screenshots of it and posted it on social media, I think on Facebook and an Instagram. And very interestingly, what happened was that post of his was shared by another a professor, and there was this that and through that sharing, that post reached one of an expert in one of the multinational companies. He was a team leader in the multinational company, and it came up in his feed, and he said, wow, this is really great that this student has built. And we were looking at hiring people who have this skill, and they immediately got in touch. They sent him a direct message, and they offered him a job, and it was a very high paying job, which he wouldn't have got through his regular college placements. So this is where it becomes very, very important. There may be situations, there's a very high chance that even you might be looking at getting a job opportunity, and there are many project leaders, team leaders, and HR managers who are looking at hiring students. But how would they know about your skills and your abilities if you don't share? And the power of social media and many of these platforms is that it doesn't reach to only your followers. Some other people can reshare it, and it can reach to people in your network whom you were not even aware of. So it's very, very important that whatever projects we build, we share about them with the rest of the world. It is that's the only way you're going to get complete benefits out of it. And I'm not just talking about job opportunities, a very major factor by which you, because of which you might want to share about the project and the work that you do. So to make this whole process of sharing easy, we at Bold IoT have developed this incredible feature by which you can simply share the link of your device view, the project that you have built on the Bold Cloud. So let me very quickly teach you on how you can share your projects on social media. If you want to share the access to your Bolt IoT device with your friends, colleagues, and even publicly on social media, then that is possible. And I will show you a short tutorial on how you can achieve that. So before we get started, before I show you how to share it, let me tell you how my setup is right now. I have named my Bolt IoT device as Factory Unit 1. The device is online, and the product associated with it is temperature monitor. Let us say, so this has been something like a device which has been created for a pharmaceutical factory where they can continuously monitor their temperature in their manufacturing facility. And let me see how the data that has already been collected by this device, temperature pharmaceutical is like the heading I've given, this temperature and time. And this is the temperature which has been collected over a time period. The data count is shown as 92 units here. Now, let me close this and I'll come back to my dashboard. Here, to share the device, you will have to first click on these three dots, which is the hamburger menu. I'll click on these three dots and there's an option called as share this device. I'll repeat again, click on the three dots and then click on share this device. This will open your dashboard, open your tab for sharing the devices. Now, there are two ways you can share it. The first one is if you want to share it privately with some specific people. If you want to do that, then I can go to this email section and I can type their email IDs. However, for this option to work, that user should also have his account on Bolt Cloud. Now, let me take my colleague's email ID. So I've taken the email ID of my colleague Pranav Kundaikar and I'll click on share. Once I do that, I can see my name and I've been marked as the owner, and Pranav Kundaikar, my colleague, is marked as a user. So on his dashboard as well, this device will appear and he'll be able to view the Bolt IoT device. So I can close it and that's it. So if I want to share it privately, that's all. These are the only steps that you need to do. However, if you want to share it publicly so that anyone can just click on a link and view your Bolt IoT device or even control your Bolt IoT device, then there is one more method. The process will be same. You click on the three dots and click on share this device. But instead of entering the email here, this time we'll go to this option here, share your device publicly. So to share it publicly, which means that anyone, I can just paste a link on social media and anybody can click on it and view my device. So that's the second method. So for that, I'll switch on my public access. I'll click OK here and that's it. Now it will give me a link. I can click on copy link, and using this link, anyone can view my dashboard of the Bolt IoT device, which means they can either view the data if it's an input device that you've connected, or they can even control the device if it's an output device that they've connected. So I've clicked on copy link. Now let me try sharing it on Facebook. So I'll go to Facebook and I'll say create post. And here it is. So here is a temperature monitoring system I have built, and I can paste my link here. So this is the link, and there's an option here called post. So I can just click on post, and my device will appear on Facebook. I can click on this link again now, and here you will see publicly anyone can view my data. They don't even have to be logged into Bolt Cloud. They'll be able to view it. Let me close this for now. Next is I can also post it, let's say, on Instagram. So Instagram, I can say edit profile, and I'll post it here in my bio, but I'll put this as a link. Let me even add an emoji here on my Instagram, and I'll add this as the website here, and I'll say submit. So once I submit it, I can go to my Bolt IoT device, and here it shows. Here is a temperature monitoring system I have built, cloud.boltiot.com, and this. So again, anyone can click on it, and it will open up my Bolt IoT device. So anyone can publicly view it. So you can even post it like a story or a post saying that please check the link in bio. Here is my Bolt IoT project, that here is a temperature monitoring system that I built, and you can click on that link. The third option is I can even go to WhatsApp. So on WhatsApp, I can go to my group and let me post it here. I can say, hey, check out this IoT project I have with Bolt IoT. Let me know what you think about it. And maybe I can use some emoji here. Just use this. Maybe put something like a graph. So yeah, I'll share this. So I can just share it across with my friends. I think there's a small spelling error here. Let me, but that's fine. That's how I'll just put it here so that they know that I'm referring them to let me know about it. So you can very easily just go ahead, quickly share it on Facebook, Instagram. Wow. So I think one of my friends has replied, nice. I don't need to request access anymore for viewing the sensor data. That's absolutely true. He doesn't need to request for access, which I told you earlier, even though his Pranav Kundak is the same person who I shared it earlier. But in this case, he doesn't need to request for an access, or he doesn't need to log into his Bolt cloud. So any of your friend, you can share it across, and all of them will be able to view your Bolt IoT device. And let me just click on this. If you click on it, again, your dashboard will show up here. So that's how it works. Which is perfect. Now you can also share it, as I said, on Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and any social media. There's no limit saying that, okay, you can just share it here or there. Any social media, you can share it. Just one small advice: if you're going to share it on social media, do tag us @Bolt IoT. We would love to see your projects. We would even love to share them across. So if you tag us @Bolt IoT, so in fact, let me go back to Facebook and I'll just redo it this time again. I'll post it and say that here is the temperature monitoring project. Here is the temperature monitoring project I built with @Bolt IoT. Okay, I'm still going to go ahead and tag because that's the correct one, BOLT IoT. So it's the same link whether you are on Facebook, whether you're on Instagram, Twitter, all the social media. You can just tag @Bolt IoT. So temperature monitoring this thing, and you can always say, let me know what you think about it. And you should it's always fun to add some nice emojis around. Let me use something else. I'll just use, yeah. So I don't know, just random few emojis I've just added. It's always nice. And ask them a question. Let me know what you think about it, so that you will also get to hear what your friends think about your project. So I'll also add some more information. This can be used to monitor temperature in factories and units. So let me correct all of this, and I'll say post. Check directly with them. No, why is it asking me this? I'm actually using the Bolt IoT's account and not my personal account here, so that's how it showed that. So here's the temperature, but you can just share it through your personal Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all the social media accounts. You can very easily go ahead and share it, so that anyone who wants it, they can just click on this link, and voila, they will be able to see all these devices on that. So it's a very, very cool feature. One of the biggest advantage here is that when you share it across, first of all, you can allow access to your device to anyone, but it allows other people to know what you're building. And that's very important, that if you share what projects you're building with others, then maybe, I've seen cases where someone goes ahead, posts it on Facebook or on Instagram, on WhatsApp, and somebody else goes ahead and shares it down the line. And once it gets shared with multiple other people, the advantage is that somebody will come back and ask you, hey, how do you build it? Or it can be spotted by maybe an HR manager or let's say a team leader in one of the major big companies. And then they might want to hire you. But if they want to hire you, you need to show what you have built. You need to share across what is it that you're developing. And this is a very useful feature to achieve that. In fact, let me go back to WhatsApp. Yeah, wow, this is really cool. Hey, this is really interesting. I'm able to see your Bolt device data. So it's really nice. A lot of other people, you will get a lot of appreciation for it. So share it across, share it in your class WhatsApp group, share it in your Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Do share it across. tag other people, ask them to share it across, again, forward. And most of all, ask them for their views, ask them what they feel, add a lot of emojis. So make it fun, share it across. So go ahead, use this really cool feature. It's a great way to share and showcase your skills with other people so that they know what you're doing, what you're building. You can even share the link with your college faculties, maybe your professors. Just go ahead and share the link. And even if you know someone on, let's say, on LinkedIn, you know that person is a hiring manager, you can just share the link and say that, hey, sir or madam, this is a project that I have built. Let me know what you think about it. And that's a great conversation start. And then you can say that, okay, I'm also looking for a job in your company. Do you have any open positions? It's a great way to start. If you're sending an email, you can even a very cool feature is you can even include it in your PDF resume. So if you're going to email across a resume to someone, you can directly include this link in your resume so that they can click and they can actually view your project straight away. So rather, it acts as a great means of giving a really good impression, because everybody else will write a theory about what they have done. But if you're going to have a link of the project that you've built in your resume, the person who is hiring can click on it and they can straight away see what work you have done. So that's a cool tip, again, if you're looking for better job opportunities. So this is a great feature for that. It'll help you get better job opportunities. It'll help you to share it across with your friends, family, colleagues. So go ahead and start sharing your device. And if you need any help, anytime, we are there. You can always visit forum.boltiot.com, and you can always ask a question. Always search for any questions. So before posting, you can always search for the topic here. And if there's no topic available on the topic that you're looking for, so let me search for link sharing. Cannot link to shared device, both certificates. So no, this is a different one. So if that is not there, then you always have an option of new link, new topic, and you can always create a topic. So if you need any help, we are there to help you out with it. Just go to forum.boltiot.com, ask your question, and we'll be there to help you out. Thank you.